Hi, this is Kwavi from Kwavi.com, and I'd like to welcome you to my weekly blog. Today, I'd like to share with you a story. Last week, I'd called my mom, and we were talking, and I decided to ask her about a favorite uncle of mine. And when I mentioned that, she said my uncle wasn't really doing too well, and getting around was really difficult for him. But that my uncle had remarked to her that my mom is so lucky and just so fortunate because she still walks around. My mom's 77 and she walks about 3 miles a day and she takes care of herself. And my mother's response to him was, well, my princess, which is what she calls me, has been the one that has helped her along, that I've encouraged her to keep on walking, and I've encouraged her to live a healthy lifestyle through changing her diet. And she said it really makes her feel good. And when she said that to me, it brought tears to my eyes, because as a child, no matter how old you are, you're still a child to your parents. And for her to have said that, it just meant so much to me that I'm able to impact, the life of my mother. And it was just so nice to hear her say that. And I was like, oh. But moving on, it also reminds me of what I do with my clients. I do my best to encourage them in some way to live a healthier lifestyle. So it doesn't really matter where you are. You can always increase what you're doing to improve your health. And I like to encourage my clients to be intentional about their health. Because when you become intentional about your health, that is when you do things to improve your health. When I speak with clients, they normally tell me, one common excuse I get from a lot of my clients is they don't have time. And I always like to let them know that everyone has the same amount of time. So it's not really that you don't have time, you just don't want to make time for that particular thing you're doing, whether it's exercise or whatever it is. You don't want to make time for that, but you do have time, you just don't want to make time for that. And I like to challenge my clients and tell them that they should find a cornerstone movement. And in my program, a cornerstone movement is anything that you can do regularly for the least amount of possible in the beginning, and you gradually increase it. For instance, it could be walking 5 minutes a day for 5 times a week. So it's just something you do over time, but you have to be consistent with it. And you have to find something you truly enjoy. And gradually you'll increase that time. You can start with 5 minutes. I know you have 5 minutes. Everyone has 5 minutes for themselves. Start with 5 minutes, and over time you gradually increase it. And then you begin to enjoy the benefits, and you begin to increase the exercise, or you can switch it up and do something different. But I always like to tell my clients to look at exercise as a gift, not as a punishment, but something that you're giving to your body. The gift of movement, the gift of health. And when you look at it that way, exercise no longer becomes a chore, which it can sometimes become a chore when you look at it from, I want to lose weight through this exercise, I want to get healthier through this exercise. When you look at it with an outcome, sometimes it's harder for you to stick with it. I'd like to invite you, if you still need help trying to live a healthy lifestyle, to consider having a chat with me. If you go to my website, www.kwavi.com, and click on the option to schedule a chat with me, you'll be able to look at the schedule and just schedule a free 15-minute mini session with me. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I challenge you to find something that you can do consistently this week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.